America built a system that kept Indians working, paying taxes, and contributing for decades while making sure they could never truly settle here. And the latest rule just proved it. So, if you think that sounds harsh, stay with me because by the end of this video, you will understand what exactly I mean. Hi everybody, I'm Neha Upadhyay and you all are watching Ecos Global. So let me start with the fact that most people don't talk about openly. More than 75% of employment-based green card applicants in America are Indian, and yet because of a strict 7% per country cap, only 7% of those green cards actually go to Indians every year. The wait time for an Indian professional in the employment-based green card queue is 50 years minimum. In some categories, it can go over 80 years. Meanwhile, someone from a smaller country, same qualifications, same field, same contribution to America gets their green card in just 2 years. Same America, same dream, but completely different rules. This is not a conspiracy theory, this is written into US immigration law and it has been this way for decades now. Indians kept coming anyway because America still offered opportunities, because the work visa system still worked, because there was still a path. But now, even that path is being disrupted. On May 22nd, 2026, USCIS released a new policy memorandum and it changed everything for Indians already living and working in the United States. For decades, there was a process called adjustment of status. It allowed temporary visa holders, people on H-1B visa, F-1 visa, L-1 visa, visitor visas, to apply for the green card from inside the United States without leaving the country. It was the backbone of how most Indian professionals planned their immigration journey. But that process is now effectively shut down. USCIS spokesperson stated directly, and I'm quoting here right now, he said that from now on, an alien who is in the US temporarily and wants a green card must return to their home country to apply, except in extraordinary circumstances. Non-immigrants like students, temporary workers, or people on tourist visas come to the US for a short time and for a specific purpose. Their visit should not function as the first step in the green card process. Yes, one memo, one statement, and overnight, the plan that over 1 million Indians were counting on was gone. Now, let me break it down exactly who this affects, because not everyone is equally impacted. Visitor visa holders, the people who have B1 or B2 visa, they face the most immediate danger. People who came temporarily and were quietly working toward permanent residency are now stuck. F1 student visa holders are hit with full force. F1 is a single intent visa. It was never designed for people planning to stay permanently, and this new policy makes that crystal clear. Some students have already reported visa revocations, additional interviews, and unexpected delays. But the group this impacts the most is the H-1B workers. The administration has tightened scrutiny of H-1B petitions, specifically in technology, healthcare, and consulting. USCIS has expanded fraud investigations and is reviewing wage-level compliance more aggressively. And immigration lawyers are warning that H-1B workers, L-1 employees, international students, and their dependent family members, anyone planning to transition to permanent residency from inside the US, are all now facing a fundamentally different reality. Here is the part that really stings. The moment an H-1B worker leaves the United States, their visa effectively ends. Their employer is under no obligation to hold their job open for the months it takes to process a green card application through a US consulate abroad. So you leave to apply for your green card and you could return to no job and no visa. The shift may also increase the risk of visa delays, administrative processing complications, and travel-related disruptions for anyone waiting outside the United States. But what makes this even more alarming is that this latest rule is not an isolated change. It is the latest step in a systematic tightening of the entire legal immigration system. In January 2025, US embassies expanded social media reviews and background screening for all visa applicants, including students, tourists, workers. In March 2025, USCIS increased scrutiny of H-1B petitions, requesting additional evidence from employers on wages and worker eligibility. But by August 2025, stricter public charge screening was revived, meaning immigration officers can now deny your application if they believe you might ever use government assistance in the future. They look at your income, your education, your financial records, and your health insurance. The administration has also expanded reviews of naturalized US citizens suspected of immigration fraud, and Trump has renewed efforts to challenge automatic birthright citizenship for children born in the United States to temporary visa holders. Each of these changes on their own was significant. Together, they represent the most comprehensive tightening of legal immigration America has seen in decades, and Indians are at the center of all it. I know this is a lot to take in and I know it feels overwhelming, but I want to end this video with something useful because there are green card pathways that exist completely outside of this chaos. Yes, I'm talking about EB-1A and NIW category. EB-1A is a green card where you apply entirely on your own. You don't need any employer, no sponsorship is needed, no adjustment of status inside the US required in the same way. It is based on your published research, your recognition in your field, your contributions, your awards, your peer review work. You need to meet just 3 out of 10 criteria, and many skilled Indian professionals are already meeting some of these without even realizing it. Apart from that, we have NIW, National Interest Waiver. It is for professionals whose work genuinely benefits America, doctors, engineers, researchers, entrepreneurs. If your work creates real impact, this path may already be available for you. Both of these pathways give you independence from your employer, from your backlog. So, this is all about the policy change that happened overnight. Let me know what do you think about it. Till then, this is me, Neha Upadhyay, signing off.